Last month, I did a challenge where I attempted to run Trouble in Tuckborough as a duo with a solo character. If you recall, that particular challenge wasn't very challenging, and I breezed through that skirmish. This month, my challenge will be a little bit different. Instead of running it as a duo, I am going to try running Siege of Gondamon at level 30. I am currently only level 25, which means it'll be 5 levels above me, which will make the skirmish a little bit tougher. Now this will give me marks at 133%. This is a pretty good bonus, but I could get a better bonus if I just ran a random skirmish, because then I would get a 150% bonus. Or I should say I would get 150% of the number of marks shown, which is a 50% bonus. So in this case, I only get a 33% bonus. Now let us try and see what happens.
The Dowerhands have forged an alliance with the Blue Crag Goblins and have laid siege to Gondamon for nearly 2 weeks. The final assault will soon be launched.
Now the good news is that Matthew and all the NPCs are also level 30. Which means that they will be not as weak as I am, and since they're not going to be ultra brittle, they'll be probably about as brittle as they were during the main part of when playing it at level, but I don't have to worry about them being extra fragile, as I could potentially be as if I ran it as a group skirmish while soloing. But of course, it'll be a little bit of a challenge to me, at least. Okay, I think I should have eaten this first. Yes, I succeeded. Good. Now, can I hit them? Now, that'd be the trickiest thing, is whether or not I can hit, because at level 25, there's a 5-level difference here. So they're all red to me. Now, it's not like I never go against anything 5 levels above me. For example, I commonly do that when I go for the legendary item quest. Now, the tricky thing is going to be this lieutenant, because they're going to be a little bit tougher, I'm sure. Now the big problem is going to be when I get into something like a Daywalker Berserker. Since the Storm Dowerhand, he is probably one of the easier lieutenants at solo runs. Alright, now to the other side. I suspect the trash mob sides, well, maybe not easier, but I should be able to get through them reasonably well. Alright. The encounter is from the south, but the mobs are from the north, and there's a lieutenant there. And it is a troll. Seeing if I could get their attention a little bit. Since this is the most brittle of the guards. Yeah, the Gondamon guard. He is the most brittle of the entire mess. Oh, the southern flag is down. So if you think I'm going to try that encounter, ha 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 ha. And here comes the Daywalker Berserker. My bane in challenge skirmishes. And this is the reason why. Now you may be wondering, what advantage is there to running this 5 levels higher? You saw before that I'd be better off with the random skirmish from the point of view of marks earned. Though of course at this level that might not make much of a difference due to the low level marks earned in the first place. But I will get a little extra money. This is because the bounties that drop will be from the level 30 bracket, while normally I would get them from a level 20 bracket. And the bracket for the lowest level is from 20 to 29. Level 30 is the second bracket. Now, right now, I'm not in dire need of money, though. So this is more for the challenge than for anything else. At least with a small fellowship run, I could work on deeds that you can't work on in the solo mode. But here, since it's solo, I don't get any new lieutenants. Now, I doubt going above 5 levels is going to be too much doable, since when you get 6 levels below, well, I'm right next to it, I might as well do it. When you're 6 levels below, then the level difference can be a little bit too much, and the hit rate gets really bad. Now, the biggest problem here is, of course, is the mischance being so high. It's going to be tough to interrupt his heal when he tries to do it. But I managed to do it. Ooh, I even stunned him. Wow. Not bad. And I was thinking I won't be able to do any of the encounters. I got one of them done. And I got a loot box out of that. Gold-bound loot box. Oh, that's a level 30 loot box. Well, that's going to prove to be an advantage. I was not expecting to get a loot box. Now, I won't be able to use whatever is in it probably until I'm level 30. course, it might be something like a cosmetic where level won't matter. We'll have to see. I should have another couple extra keys in my vault. It's not Gondamon without lots of running. And south again. Learn to distinguish north and south, yes. Oh, the Keg Master. Now he is one that can be a potential problem, since he also heals himself. And he causes your mischance to increase. Actually, let me take care of these guys first. Alright. That way I don't have to worry about multiple enemies at once. Okay, it's technically not missed, but deflected, 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 deflected. Fortunately, the kick was not deflected. I should remember the new terminology. You no longer miss. It's just deflected. Makes you feel a lot better. I guess as long as I have their attention. These level 30 NPCs can help to wear down the enemy, since they don't have to worry about that deflected issue. Another Keg Master. Which means I really should be getting their help here, rather than fighting these things alone. The Fire Lobber, who will not lob any fire until you're in a group run. Now, the deflected you see there are from my soldier, who is also level 25. Now, I have my soldier traded at a reasonable level. They're traded to have the for suitability for level 29, but the soldier is still level 20. Which direction? Oh, south. The soldier is still level 25 because the level of the soldier is the level that you were when you summoned the soldier. The traits are more of equivalent to the equipment they're using or their training. Alright. Ouch. Yes, the fun thrill of working against a zealot of pain. And here, get a little help from the champion trainer. And the next encounter is on this side. In fact, the encounter here at the end of the second is what I believe to be the easiest of the encounters. Yeah, he does have a ranged attack, which can be a little bit annoying. But he doesn't heal himself. And he's not at the end of the third assault like the goblin at the north gate. And I think the champion trainer should keep himself in reasonable shape until I get there. Now, if I've got these run boosts, might as well use one now. They're very useful in Siege of Gondamon. If you want to get around faster, I should have thought of that earlier, of course. See, he even soloed one. Now, a blood rook. Now that is not going to be fun. Oh, this is not going to be fun at all. Alright. Oh, no, 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 don't kill the blood rook. Or at least, don't let the blood rook kill you. Yeah, this is the tough one. Hey, I had to pop a potion. Oh, I think I had a lag spike there. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to have that store-bought potion. Actually, it's not technically store-bought. It was one of those little gift boxes that I found that in. But alright, that's the toughest thing we'll be fighting here. Are blood rooks. Normally, blood rooks aren't too bad in Gondamon. At least not as bad as they would be in Attack at Dawn. But when you've got 3 enemies at once, they can rip you to shreds. And even in Amon Sul, where blood rooks aren't really all that impressive, I've seen them tear apart an NPC. And that's why I tried to do it myself. But yes, the occasional really nasty lieutenant is the biggest challenge so far. I managed to get both encounters done. But I think that this does qualify as a challenge. A lot more so than the duo skirmish was. Now, in case you wonder, after level 30... Oh, yeah. Now we're really in trouble. After level 30... the next point where you will raise the type of bounties you receive is at level 50. Now, when you go up to level 50, that's when you can also start to earn relics. And those can become helpful when you're working on your legendary items. I wouldn't recommend going more than 5 levels above yours. I'm certainly not going to try it. I think 5 is enough. A Deathmonger. Oh yeah, actually I want to kill him first. Alright. Alright, that's all 3 main assaults. But now we have the big one. The one up top near Matthew. And things could get a little dicier up here. Let's have some food for this. I'll boost up the vitality. Add some fire to my javelins. Just in case we get some wolves. Let's see. We got goblins first. We do have oh, a blood rook! Hey, yippee! Aren't I lucky? Actually, let me drop back a little bit so that Matthew can see this thing, because I think Matthew can help me now. Well, it survived. Now, up here, if the Blood Rook gets up here and you're fighting both waves at the same time near the Blood Rook, I don't even want to think what would happen then. But when I said earlier that Blood Rook can't really be all that serious in this skirmish, in that case, it really would be. Okay, what's the lieutenant this time? Tail Trapper. Stay away from the fire. Yeah, you can get rid of that poison. Of course, I still have to get through the boss fight. And one more wave. So how bad is the boss going to be? Alright. What lieutenant have we got? Oh, a bearer of blight. What does that do to me? Oh, reduces my damage. I'm going to live with that for the moment. Now for the boss. Normally with a Warden, I go after the Drake first, but since I'll probably have a slower time at getting the Drake down, I'm going to go after the main boss first and try to keep the Drake out of it. Oh yes, go into stealth. Very useful in this situation. Oh, okay, I got that off in time. Oh, for a moment I thought I won it. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Remember to do the body. Okay. Oh, that was slow in showing to me. Alright, one dead Drake. And that completes Siege of Gondamon. Run at level 30 by a level 25 character. And that concludes the series for the Siege of Gondamon this month. This is Pine Leaf Needles. May your shield protect you, and your spear never break.